Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I know it's a Tuesday and this is not usual for us, but I had to postpone it a day. Kamita, welcome, and Winner Crew, congrats on getting first. I'm having some hot tea to help with the sickness. I am feeling a whole lot better than this morning, I'll tell you that much. This morning, everything hurt. Right now, what it is, my chest hurts when I cough, but I'm not even coughing as much, and it's hurting less. So, little by little, we are getting there. I took some medication. If you are on Discord, you know my cocaine is now Vicks VapoRub. Jesus Christ, that cleaned out my nose canals inside and out. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I knew about it. I didn't remember how potent it was. That is cocaine in a jar. I'm fully convinced. And I will be adding it to my arsenal at home for a SOS. Jesus, that cleaned me. That was insane. So most of the afternoon was just me getting better. Still at work, of course. I drank a whole lot of tea. I made a whole lot of tea at work. So, we are getting there. We are getting there. Also, if you allow me, I always ask this. Um, what did you eat before coming here? I had dinner. That's why I arrived a little bit later. Because I was eating dinner a little bit later. But I had some rice, some chicken, and some mushrooms. It was very tasty. I do love the simplicity and how tasty it is. Especially the mushrooms. I'm a sucker for mushrooms. Well done mushrooms are a blessing. Yeah, that was my day. Also, I had to take some time yesterday. Not only because I was starting to feel really sick, but because recharging is necessary and I did not have enough rest from Sunday to Monday. And also because, listen, when I started the year saying that everyone matters and everyone's mental health matters, I didn't know how far I would go down myself. I want to be there for you others. But I also didn't expect for me to be the primary, not like user, but the primary thing that's happening. Like, I am not well, and I know that. I know that. Um, and mental health is important. Thank you. I was just about to do that. Mental health is important, and we should look out for ourselves. And I'm gonna say this for other people that might need it, but mostly to convince myself. And saying it out loud helps. It's not good to dismiss that you're sad. You gotta allow yourself to feel the feelings. Of course, turning into substances like alcohol, tobacco, anything else, or even self harm, God, that helps momentarily, but ultimately, what we have to do is feel the feeling, acknowledge that you are sad, and try to move from there. We can't dismiss our feelings. I wish it was that easy. It hasn't been, precisely because ignoring won't make the problem go away. And you shouldn't dismiss that you're sad. You are sad. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to be dismotivated. It's okay to feel not encouraged. Um, but you gotta allow yourself to feel the feeling, and not just because if people tell you, why are you sad, you have everything to live for, you don't have to pay bills, you don't have children, why are you sad? You Sometimes being sad is just not one specific thing, or two even. You are feeling sad and you don't even know where it started or when it started. It's just been an accumulation of things that you don't even know. You are sad because You know you are sad. You don't know when it began. And those people that will tell you you can't be sad. You don't have these things like I do. It's people take different views on how they live their life. To me, being sad is, for example, not having time for myself. For other people, it's paying bills. I don't have that problem at the moment, but God, I know money sure is tight for everyone. People just think because you don't have monetary struggles, etc., you can be sad, so that's bad to say to someone. Exactly. Like, people have told me, you don't pay bills, you don't have uh, children to take care, so you must be well off. But you don't know that just from looking at someone and knowing what's going on superficially. You are sad because of those things. That's you. And that's valid. I'm not saying not feeling like that is not valid. Because those people ultimately are dealing with their own struggles in their own way. But so am I. Not just because of this, not just because of that. Just everything at the same time. And we can't dismiss that. And I think it's important. So that was a message mainly for me, but for anyone that needs it. Because God, if I'm doing this, if I'm being like this, maybe someone else is. And if I can be there to say some words of support, I want to. Just know that everyone here is loved, and I do care about you all. You matter. You matter to me, no matter how bad it gets. Because some bad things come out as good things. I'm learning about myself because I am allowing myself to feel these feelings. Sure, it sucks. I personally been hating dealing with it, but it's what must be done. I can't just return to bad habits. I can't just do it again because the problem will remain one way or another. It's not healthy. You should cope, but you shouldn't dismiss it. That's something that I'm learning. I'm learning how to live. I'm learning how to be a little more myself without being scared. And saying things to myself that are not being mean, because I'm the meanest person for me. And that's not good either. So we are taking care of ourselves. Yesterday was a whole ride. I was sleep deprived, getting sick, and I was not doing well mentally. So that's why I really needed to postpone for today, because I talked it through with my boyfriend. We it's not like we came to a conclusion, but there are no solutions. It's not an easy solution that you get for these things. But it is important to talk it out with someone that you trust, not someone that's gonna dismiss your feelings entirely. Um, and I'm doing a lot better today. It feels right to stream today, not yesterday. And I hope you guys understand that. I know you guys, it's not that you don't care, but like today, tomorrow, it's fine. But knowing what goes on in the background is also, I owe it to you guys at least. And I appreciate everything. People need to learn to listen instead of dismissing other feelings. Either dismissing or trying to find solutions that I didn't ask for. Sometimes just letting it out, it's what you need. Cry if you have to. Crying is okay. God, I've been crying so much. And crying is okay. Letting it out is good. You don't need to be with someone that's gonna dismiss your feelings or trying to find the solutions where their opinion's not needed. Listening is also very important. Maybe right now I don't need solutions. I just want someone to listen. And that is what happened. Solutions will come in due time. It's not immediate, I am afraid. It's how it's life. So here I am, about to play a game with my hot tea in front of me for you guys. Because this makes me happy. And it's important for me too. I hope you guys have a good time watching the stream, but also know that to me, streaming is good. I get to be with you guys playing a game, distracting myself for a minute. I don't have to think about what's going on outside. But I know it's there, and that's what matters. Working on ourselves is important. And I'm trying to do that better and better every day. Wow, that monologue really hit the note with this background music. Am I right? Hot tea and homie warms up the soul, doesn't it? Ah, it's so tasty. And life, if not, like it is good, but if it's not good for you, it will be eventually. I know waiting sucks, God, but there is hope. No one is hopeless, and we can do this. Okay, so shall we open the game, right? Oh my God.
Komida just joined the hideout.
Komida.
Tronim warms chat soul. Love you, bestie.
Love you, bestie. Thank you for sticking around and for being here with us today. It really does mean a lot that you guys listen, and I know you guys do care. I love you. You guys are the best. Now, let's open this game, shall we? I'm off medication, like muscle relaxers and everything, so hopefully I don't fall asleep during dialogues. Jesus Christ. Last week was rough with the fucking muscle relaxer. At the end of the stream, I was reading their dialogues and I was almost closing my eyes. So hopefully that will not happen today. I am off the meds. Okay, line games. Yes, we are here. Let me put the game a little bigger if I can do that. Oh god, my tea. How's the audio for you guys? What if I do that? I know it doesn't fit well with the frame, but I can do that. Chat goes here. There you go, it's a little bigger. How about it? Sounds good so far? Okay. Good, 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 good. There you go. That works. So, if I remember correctly, last time we were with everyone, we were talking to everyone. We still don't know exactly what happened. This stage was rushed because they wanted more people. Everything was pretty much made for disaster. And I don't know about you guys, but I think something or someone is behind this. So let's see. Also, I can't stress enough how fun this game is. Like, when I imagine visual novels, I usually only imagine like text and still images. This is great. I love this so far. So after looking at everyone, Inha took a step forward.
録音機能が故障してる人
Was
他にいる？
recording.
さっきの電話を見ても スマートウォッチごとにできることとできないことが違うかもしれない。
Oh, right, because she tried to record the conversation she had with the authorities, I guess, with help, and the watch didn't manage to save the recording. That's correct. Special keyword, okay. Her watch. The model name is blah blah blah. Much like Do Yoon's watch, its recording function is not working. The accident might be the cause. Might is also a keyword.
クニカちゃんの言う通りです。スマートウォッチの状態を確かめてみましょう。
Let's check our watches.
そうしたらきっと対応しやすくなりますよ。
The group continued to talk while checking their watches.
ここまでですね。
Okay. Gyuk sponsored smartwatch. The model name is blah, with all functions working properly. Okay, so at least one watch is working properly, right?
りょうくん、あなたは
Mm.
故障してる機能はいいから他に何ができるか言ってくれる？
Let's check. What is this? Oh my goodness!
Helder underscore the underscore wanderer just joined the hideout. Thank you so much for being here. Love you bestie. P.S. Let's watch more anime together.
Yes, we should do that. It was on the Dono goal for anime and movie night, so we will do that very soon, actually. But yes, thank you for being here, and welcome. Jesus, thank you guys, and thanks for the resub. It's 16 months. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so we gotta see our messenger app. Wait, what am I doing? How do I know the functions available on Do Yoon's watch? How do I know? Can I see them all? No, I cannot. How do I know? So there's ringtone, we know that. Messenger probably in contacts, in a phone app. And passwords, yes. Select and continue.
着信音。
Okay.
スマートウォッチの設定はできますね。
Hottie sip time. Cheers. The tea warms my soul indeed. Song save on the watch can be set as ringtones. Yes, we did kind of went around and played with that last week. Inha was using her own voice as a ringtone. There are people with interesting tastes everywhere in the world.
さっき設定しておかなかったら大変なことになってたよね。
Guess so.
ほんと想像したくも。
Yeah.
ロ
Okay.
ック解除は当然。
Unlock is just her thing.
みんな同じパスワード使ってるんでしょ。言う必要ある？
I only hear Chris Shaw. All of their passwords were identical. This was just said to make it convenient for the sponsor when the watches were returned. The password could not be changed. They were spying on
メッ
us.
センジャーや電話は機能しますけど、アドレス帳があんなじゃ。
Okay, Messenger and phone are working, but only to people in our contacts, right?
私もよ。アドレス
Like we can't call outside.
載ってないわ。
誰かを新しく登録してる場合でもないですし。
Alright. The model, somehow its recording function is not working.
そのくらいでいいわよ。
直人君は他に持っているものないよな。
Everyone check the functions of their watch.
結論を言うと、
Okay?
どうなるの？
Which watches are working properly?
俺とクニカは録音がダメで、カメラはユーマしか使用できない。
And the camera only works for Hyesung. Okay. My watch has time on it, kind of says, hey, listen, you gotta see if your sponsor is spying on your time. Because they do that, okay? Maybe it's best that you take out the time on it. You never know what they're watching. Hissing sponsored smartwatch. This flagship model can take photos. All functions are working properly. Okay.
二人とも電話はできてよかったよ。
残りのアプリはみんな大丈夫そうだし。
Okay. And using sponsored smartwatch with all functions working properly. Okay, so we have about 3 working properly. One has a camera. 2 of them can record, right? And the others are not good.
スマートウォッチの機能は全て確認完了です。
Okay. Sponsored watch. Finalists contested each received a customizable smartwatch. All the watches use the same password, which can't be changed to make returning them later easier. Also, Fatter account can't be changed either. Fatter is, I'm assuming, some kind of Facebook. I should change to a profile fitting for the watch contacts list. What do you mean? There was an awkward silence. They quietly fiddled with their watches. Uh-oh.
どうした？
電波が届いたから見てみたんだけど、
Oh, we got reception.
投票まだやってるよ。
Wait, so people don't know what happened? Didn't people see what happened? The stage collapsed with us in it. Are the voters not seeing that? What is happening? Even the collapse of the stage couldn't stop the popularity vote. Oh, so they saw it. Sleepy, fuck, you're right. No, that... Is this some kind of Hunger Games shit? It better not. Kinda mega sus. No, it would be fucking wild. Yes, it would be. Jesus Christ. I think I made this a little funky, didn't I? It's a little too stretched. Like, this is better. There you go. Yuko was looking at his watch, raised his head, and his eyes met Duyun's.
本当だ。
She looks, like, baffled.
得票数が変わっていってる。
Welcome to the stream, Emily. How are you doing?
どうかしてるんじゃないの？なんで続けてるのよ。
収集つかないから放っておいたのかもしれません。
Even if they forgot to shut down the system, shouldn't people be complaining that the show is still going on after the stage collapse? They don't care. They want the show to continue, no matter what. How are you? I'm doing better today. I was feeling kind of sick yesterday, kind of got worse this morning. But I took some medication and everything is going well. I'm feeling a whole lot better. And I'm drinking my tea right now. Are you drinking, eating, or drinking again? Anything at the moment, or before stream? I had tea all day to help.
これってまさか
Could this affect the rankings? What rankings, man? Sadly, no food right now. Oh, you gotta go get your food if you are hungry. Hopefully. How about drinkies? Are you drinking anything? Okay. Will the changed vote count be reflected in the final results? It's difficult to say, definitely won't be, or it's ridiculous. Personally, in Portugal, I'll vote on Daniela Roy. She must know how to survive from the cop show she did. Damn right. Daniela Roy is such a good actress. I love her. No, I know saying it won't be reflected would probably calm her down because she's prone to panic attacks. But I think I would be lying to myself. Because if the voting are still on, people are actively voting even though the stage crashed. Something has to be reflected, right? Like, it wouldn't make sense people on the outside should be able to stop the voting, but they are not doing that. Why reflect? No, reflect brings back the bad memories. It should not reflect. What are we choosing here? It would be kind of ridiculous, but I feel like it's highly likely. I'm gonna say this and upset everyone.
まだ実質なら反映されるかも。
ありえないでしょ。こんな時に投票なんて。
Yeah, but they are though. People are voting.
外も混乱しているだろうけど、さすがにこれは。
Yeah, my mental sanity went down. No shit. Feeling uncertain, Duyun's thoughts began to become tangled.
一人に票が集まっているぞ。
Uh-oh. I don't know why, but this is giving me 17 and 999 vibes? Wait, I'm gonna Google that. God. I'm good. God, I'm trying to copy paste. What is 17 and 999? Oh, it's pi. What does that mean, Emily? Jing and Hinha hurriedly check their watches.
本当？塚本優馬？
Hyesung, of course. Ever 17 is a visual novel, and 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Oh, that sounds cool, actually. Oh, I need to put that in my wish list. Interesting. I love visual novels.
どうして？
How is Hyesung getting all the votes?
へえ、すんげえ。あれが聞いたのか。
君、何をどうしたんだ？
What the fuck did you do?
SNS だよ。
SNS? What are you saying? Well, you don't look too pleased with yourself. I love the series Escape series. 999 is one of them. If you could, can you link that on my Discord? I'd love to check it out. This dude really said, it worked, social media. But he doesn't look too happy. Let's see what he's thinking.
なんだよその表情。初めて聞くことじゃないだろ。
What do you mean? The sage broke down. We didn't know anything about it. What do you know about it?
ベリスタで作ってくれた公式喋ったアカウントのこと。
Yeah, okay, correct. And social media contestants use the accounts given to them by the show. Accounts for eliminated contestants are deleted. It can be used on smartphones, watches, PCs, etc.
そこにさ、俺は今生きているって投稿したのさ。
Oh my god. He's been posting. People assume because he's probably the only survivor, people are voting for him. But that doesn't make sense. Oh my god. Okay. No, like I get it. I was gonna say people are dumb, but no. If this happened in real life, I'll probably be cheering for him too. I don't know. But why vote? Why vote? Hyesung posted a comment to Fader via his watch that he's alive and he wants more fans to vote. You sneaky motherfucker. There was an accident, but I managed to survive, lol. But wow, the vote is still going on? Wow, then vote for me so I can survive the audition. Oh my god. He did that. Also, there was an accident, but I managed to survive. Lol. He's not even begging for help, he's just begging for likes. He's begging to be voted. Like, Inha called for help. First thing she could on her watch. This man went on Twitter. What a thing to do, am I right? Social adaptation. They said no one on the stage could escape. Everyone okay? Yuhook and the other contestants? Whoa, he sings Fader. It can't be an auto-write bot. Where is he posting this? I really don't want to think that someone's hacked this account to do such mischiefs. Honestly, I do the same. You just go to Twitter. Exactly. Like, people were trying to reach for help, trying to see how they could get out. Men wouldn't like, hey, listen, there was an accident, but I survived, lol.
当たり前だろだって俺5位だもん
Okay.
俺のこと何にもない空っぽな人間に見えただろ
And you think you look cool now?
でも最後まで終わりじゃないんだよこの勝負まだわからないぜ待ってろよ
All we can do is wait, okay? Yusung.
この俺が一発ぶちかましてやるから
Yusung put on a sinister smile. Beads of sweat glistened under the light. Autosave, okay. Falling apart. Communication started at 11:40. This started at 11:05, right? Or like 11? I mean, people know they are there already. Might as well farm cloud, like, I guess. Okay. Now you can use the timeline menu from communication and the smartwatch fader messenger and auto-write apps. On the timeline, you can see the latest fader posts. You can read posts and collect clue keywords. You can read all past posts on Fader, a social media platform. You can check message exchange with friends in your contact. You can see the number of votes and ranking by contestants of Bird Stars. Oh my god. You can check the writing interval of AutoWrite bot and change the content. Changes will be applied on the next scheduled AutoWrite post. Okay, so we go here. Read a post with a check mark to get a clue keyword. You can reply to a post that directly mentions your character. Check out a post where the reply button is displayed, yes. Depending on what you choose, your sanity might change, or you could get Duyun's profile. Okay, so there's a keyword here. We don't know how many died or got injured from this accident, but Hyosung has still time to play with Fader. I can't help but think that his poor excuse for his school violence was all a lie, don't you think? Criminal. Hyosung's violent past had been revealed by his former classmates on Fader. Oof. Okay, I put them in suggestions. Thank you, thank you. And his fans are still encouraging one another to vote for Hyosung no matter what it does. Like attracts like, you know. Okay. If you're okay, leave any comments you want. Okay. I don't want to share his post. Should I not respond? Because he's saying things like, down here it says, I feel so cramped here. I was told to wait here for at least 6 hours. Oh, save me. Like, I should say something, right? If I want people to vote for me too, I should say something. But if I share his post, doesn't that mean he's gonna get clout? Ah, whatever. Sharing it will be the answer. You could have just wrote something, but okay. Okay, Duyun shared this. Well, there's Duyun, Juyong, Inha, Guyhook, and a floor director here. No free clout! But okay, at least I made it clear what was going on. Oh my, was this comment shared by Duyun? Duyun shared Hyosung's post. I thought the notification was from a bot again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I think we did well. What we can learn from Duyun's shared post. Hyesung's list of the casualties is correct. Duyun is okay enough to play with Fader. Internet call is available. Duyun doesn't want to get any blame from writing a post himself. And? Duyun shared Hyesung's post, which means Hyesung is safe. I'm so relieved. Why is the betrayer helping Hyesung? No idea, but as long as Hyesung's okay, I'm okay. Well, okay, sure. Still acting foolishly after being rescued. We have not been rescued yet, let me be clear. This should be enough. Okay. He decided to check for the new mentions later. Okay. Is my post making a commotion or something? Well, I might write another post if you encourage me with some more votes. This man, the audacity. Take care of people trapped inside. It's too much to mention the atmosphere, knowing already there's a patient with a panic attack. How come Hina says nothing? Is everyone inside okay? Must be safe, I hope. I hope you are safe, dear. Please post something that you are alive like Hyesung did. There was an accident, blah blah blah. There's no news about Duyun. Hyesung is posting comments though. I pray for your safety, Duyun. I saw the top 5 performing on stage. If Hyesung is safe, then the others should be safe too. Oh god, I'm praying for everyone's safety. We saw this. Okay. I think we got every... Oh, no, we don't. Paper Planet. Hey, Snob, if you are still alive, watch out for the Hyesung. If you mess with Hyesung like you did in the show, you don't want to know what's going to you. Inha detractors gave her this humiliating nickname because she's speaky and can be rude when speaking. She's being herself. Hater, right? Obviously. So Snob is Inha. Some people say a separate administrator manages the official Fader account, but if the administrator wrote this, he or she must be one of Hyesung's haters. How can we interpret it, the post Hyesung shared? He must be out of his mind. The stalker rumor was known to be fabricated by Hinha. You still believe it? Oh, come on, guys. And what? A bombing terror? Don't even mention a groundless rumor here. Rumor has it that someone is stalking Hinha. So she's being stalked? Listen, y'all, don't share random stuff because we need facts, not goddamn rumors right now. People aren't asking if we are dead. He ran away to save his life but ended up being buried there. No, that's not what happened. They just hate her because they ain't her. Exactly. Amen. By the way, Hyesung's ranking went up. What the hell? What if the ranking changes that and there is no revote? Oh, poor Inha. Duyun will be eliminated whatsoever. Oof. Are we done here? No. Seungyeon is the famous Junior's producer who makes success in every TV show, and I heard her name way more than any of the other contestants. But now this thing happened, she can't get away from this easily. The star producer, a nickname given to Seungyeon as she became the chief producer for the new season of Beastars after having achieved success in the past. We still haven't found this producer. I really hope the producer's research show would fail big time sooner or later, but come on, not like this. He wanted to gain popularity with the help of a star producer, but it serves him right. Cornering additional collapse, the rescue team is socially uploading the site. Blah, blah, blah. Beastars official, we are checking out the latest news. No news about additional victims so far. Official account is slower than the fans. Oh my god. Yeah, should I fall for the vote? They don't mean reflected on the results of the vote. The survival audition bird star's popularity vote is not being held. Please choose the star you're rooting for on the official website or mobile app. Breaking news, Hyesung is beating up the other survivors inside. No, but... Oh god. I see so many candidates encourage voting, but it will be void if the show doesn't continue. Why is the vote still being held? Are there fans of Duyun? Come on, man. I'm right here. Are we done? No. Okay. I see some people claim that they rescued the broadcasting staff first, leaving the audition participants buried. You know what? Gyuhook's dad is... If you were not dead, all of the staff would have been fired already. Gyuhook has that kind of looks. Duyun has betrayal written all over his face. He looks annoyed when people like Hyosung talk to him. No, I agree. A betrayer. He looks like a betrayer. Couldn't agree more. It looks like Gyuhook still holds a silver spoon in his mouth. Silver Spoon, a nickname for Gyuhook, who was the son of a beloved singer. The nickname was born partially because of jealousy and envy. Silver Spoon, Juminhan. Yes. The staff ran for the life, blah 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 blah. Isn't that too much? Blah blah blah. Duyun abandoned his friends to go up higher. The betrayer will not let others be rescued first. Be sure to watch your back. He's likely to escape alone. So the betrayer is me. I am the betrayer. Humiliating nickname for Duyun, who gave up his band members to advance to the finals alone. This nickname blames him for betraying his band members and longtime fans. If she says she's having another panic attack again and cries like she did in Beloved, her fans will come in flocks to console her. She's free to act in any way she wants. What a loser. Oh, come on! Panic attacks. It was well known that Jooyoung suffered from panic attacks. That's how it is. Jooyoung ran away from an unpopular girl group. No wonder she ran away from the accident site first. A good match for Duyun. Oh my god, you cannot say that. A mocking title given to Jooyoung by viewers to mock her past history of running away from her girl group. Jesus Christ. Realistic social media, honestly. Panic attacks suck. They really do. And she, come on, she's not at fault here. This really is Twitter. Jesus. Okay, now we're done. I don't see any more blue things. Oh, there it was. Asking me if I'm dead. No, I'm not. I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna answer with a stern look. I'm just gonna say I'm still alive. Masquerade vocalist will suck. Just speaking of flight on Duyun, Duyun should refute it mildly. Not dead. Feel comfortable enough inside to play with Fader? Oh, come on, it's not like that. You left the band to make your debut alone, but I might see your face on the accident news first. Jesus Christ! It's an acidic response as I've expected. He decided to check for his new mentions later. Okay, nothing. Okay, we're done. Twitter in game with a bit of 4chan for flavor. Jesus Christ, hydrate, cheers. Okay, we are done here. What do you have for me? Social media? No, we've done that. I don't. Oh, let me see who's top ranked. Gyuhook, the one who has a cool dead dad. And I'm 4th. Okay. So let's talk to people. Let's talk to Jooyoung first. What do you think about the ongoing voting? It might mess up the interim result. They need to stop it now so as to maintain the current. Jooyoung stopped in the middle of the sentence. Maybe she was conscious of Duyun, who was second to last. Yeah, don't worry. It makes no sense to continue with the vote at a time like this. The stage collapsed. The show has surely been stopped. I'm sure they'll somehow exclude the votes that have been coming in since the collapse. I know. How are things supposed to vote when there's nothing to see? This isn't right. It's unfair. But I'm not sure if they'll return the vote to its original state. Probably not. God, a side profile changed so much. Okay, I'm glad you're fine so far. Although it seems to creep up sometimes. We still need time until the rescue team arrives. I know, I need to suppress it. Aww, I should have taken some medication. You skip it before getting on stage, it's a jinx. It's like catching a cold. I thought I figured out a way to work with it, but under the circumstances... Honestly, you're a trooper, Jo-young. Look at you go. Jo-young suffers from panic attacks. She takes medicine regularly, except when she's about to perform. It's kind of counterintuitive, but I do understand the need. Like, I do understand why. Jo-young nodded with a worried look on her face, and Do-young spoke to her again. It's difficult for everyone.
結局
Yes, we'll get out of here safely. Okay. Jo-young said that therapy had helped her ease her symptoms. But this kind of situation was unexpected. I mean, how could you expect, yeah, I'm going on stage today, and the stage, it is going to fall, you know? I'll try, so you won't worry about me. Don't worry about it. Old stories. Are you talking about beloved? We were supposed to be loved, as the name suggested.
そうか
But as a group, we were rather bereaved than beloved. Jo-young gave an unnatural smile under the dim light.
私は
I ended it. I left the group and disappeared on them. Everyone knows it.
でも
But the Jo-young that I know isn't.
いえ
What other people know about me only know that much about me. Jo-young Min, leader of the group Beloved, left right before their album was set to be released. She disappeared and only sent a resignation letter leading to the team and Agency's downfall. What they say makes sense now, huh? About Jo-young's disappearing abruptly. I don't think it's true. That's the least thing she'd do. She might not want to reveal a true reason. I believe it if you want me to. That feels like the right reason. Like, I'm not saying she would or wouldn't do that. But I think it's more than that. I think it's much more than that. And she'll say it in her own time, you know. There's no rush. Absolutely no rush. I think if she was expecting that therapy wasn't being useful at all, I'll believe it if that's what she wants. But I also believe that you had your own reasons. Exactly.
そう
Yeah, that's good enough. See, sometimes listening is just what you need. She doesn't want a solution. She doesn't want me to be mean to her, of course. Just like you must have had your reasons. Just think of me that way. Exactly, exactly. We all have our reasons. Oh, I got an achievement. Reason. Dion tried to recall the memory from the past. Masquerade, a band created by 4 high school friends. After recruiting an ambitious vocalist, the 5 members carried on, brimming over with passion. But he and 3 high school friends started a band. At first, they were mostly instrumental, but later recruited a vocalist.
あの
Do you regret having been a Beloved member?
わからないわ
It's hard to explain.
大丈夫ですか
You don't mind the show portraying you that way? Her leaving the group had been highlighted several times during the show.
うん
We'd been through thick and thin. Jo-young was the leader and best performer of the girl group Beloved, but she was harshly criticized for leaving the team without first discussing it with the group. She has bittersweet feelings about those days. They're all precious memories, and I didn't like it when they were distorted in the show. A girl group led by Jo-young, they made their debut years ago, but never gained much popularity. As soon as she left the group and its agency went under. I'm pretty sure she blames herself, doesn't she? Alright, let's go back. See what's up with you. What do you think about the ongoing voting?
ありえる
How can they continue with the vote?
本当に
WBS. I gotta remember what that stands for. It must be crazy.
違うんじゃないか
With the collapse and all, this isn't right.
違う
They could be sued for this.
まったく
Look at the madness in Hyesung's eyes. What a mess. It's supposed to be a show where the contestants compete on the stage and accept the result afterwards. This will mess up the rules. Yes. Okay, so... Snob, that's the role I was giving Owen, huh? A snob. Who's the snob on Fader? It's you, my love.
わかるだろ
It's the right word.
ね
Who cares if it's right or not? It's just a comment on Fader.
え
Inha let out a deep sigh.
それは
That's the role I was given in this show.
だとしたら
Then they should have created the related scenes.
大丈夫
Does that make everything okay?
何
What's wrong with that? Yeah, that will distort your real personality. This will make you look like someone else. If you gotta play a role to be popular in the show, that's not gonna be the true you. This will make you look like someone else. It's not you, Inha.
それは
They distort your true personality on this show.
大丈夫
As if you were a completely different person. Are you still okay with that?
あれ
What if I'm not?
違う
If I go, I'm not this kind of person. Would people just believe me? If I go, Duyun is not a betrayer. Would people believe me?
それは
Good point. Well, there goes my mental sanity. But she liked that. I understand. I'm sorry, I was just trying to come up with an example.
とにかく
All scenes that don't agree with the script get edited out. Then we should continue to take the bull by the horns. A selfish and arrogant behaviors are often criticized, but she's trying to face the criticism head on. Inha, you are an inspiration. Don't you think it's better to get more screen time? I mean, I guess. Most of the time the show was unscripted, but the general outline of the characteristics for each contestant had already been built up for the show. Okay. What about the stalker? Are you being stalked? It's been so chaotic that I forgot about it.
そうだった
Is it still happening?
あっそ
Yep, and it's happening more often. The photo of Hinha taking outside the stage was being circulated online. Soon, a letter to the production crew arrived from the person claiming to have taken the photo. I didn't actually see it, but they are still receiving it. He should say that he loves me, but then suddenly get angry and threaten to kill me. He begs me to tell him about my past, but says I must have been promiscuous when I try to hide it. A snob who doesn't care about anyone but herself.
やってみよ
Inha, let's call the police. Oh, come on. You gotta do something about that fucker.
ね
I thought we needed to get out of here first. Well, obviously.
うわかった
Yeah, we'll call the police as soon as we get out of here. The staff discouraged her from doing it. Ignore what they say. Aside from the show, is there anything else you're worried about? Is there anything else you're worried about? If you got the cloud, you had more chance to actually be developed and change people's perceptions in the future, I guess. I mean, I guess. Even if you are first known for that fake person that you are being, you can change it after, I guess. But still. Is there anything you're worried about?
もしかして
Does something bother you?
なんで
Why? Is that how you feel about me?
それは
I feel like you're reluctant to call the police. Hydrate? Thank you. Cheers. She liked
それ
that.
は
Actually, I've already called the police.
それなら
Oh, really? And then? They called the staff to find out what happened. That's the end of it. What can I do? Everyone's telling me to suck it up because I'm a celebrity. Then how could I raise hell even though I was nervous and angry? Aww. Just because you're a celebrity doesn't mean people shouldn't care about boundaries. They took a picture of her outside of the show and mailed it to them. Like, how many levels of fucked do you have to be before someone intervenes? She called the police and nothing happened. It's very realistic, honestly. Honestly and sadly, it is. Because, oh, we can only intervene when something actually happens. Then, fuck, when it happens, what if I'm dead? You know? Like, I know that's very... like, it's an extreme, but it can happen. And it sucks. It's so sad. She feels great anger and anxiety at the thought of someone stalking her. The staff told her that a celebrity has to put up with the side effects of stardom. Still, people should at least respect boundaries. It's like when celebrities' houses get like people jump over to their houses just to see what's going on. Like, come on. And I get the paparazzis, I understand, but still, they are invading these famous people's lives. Like, they do deserve to live as normal people too. Why intervene? It's their thing, let them have it.
ありえる？
I couldn't just tear up the contract and tell the world about it. I could complain all I want about getting ripped off, but at the end of the day, I'm the one who signed the contract. I need to accept it. The show only talked about Inha's present. In other words, she was portrayed as a character that appeared out of nowhere. It was different from previous methods where they focus on the contestants' past and stories. Why can't they be satisfied with who I am right now? Why are they so curious about my past? Okay, according to this contract, contestants shouldn't object to background checks and edits. They all signed it without enough explanation. Okay. Let's go to another person. No, we should talk about the watch, right?
りょうちゃん、
You don't use Fader much, do you?
それは
Do I have to write posts just because they gave me an official account?
うん。
Okay, auto-write works fine anyway. Hisung still posting in his mess. I barely use it, so if I start writing now,
そうね。
suit yourself. It would be weird if you start posting comments all of a sudden. Do you want me to post or not?
あれ？
Just do what you want.
あれよ。
Show me the spirit of a rock star. What does Fader have to do with spirit? I don't want to argue. Okay. Let me see what she thinks of the Fader account.
どうして？
What is Hisung thinking?
多分
Maybe he was motivated by how the popularity vote was going.
そうだとして。
Still. Jing stopped looking at her watch and let out a sigh. Don't you feel funny when you see the auto-write bot thingy? One of the accounts posted a comment asking for support, but we're here.
それなら
After all, we're posting comments just like Hyosung.
そうだけど、
But auto-write is different from writing it yourself, right? Posting manually is more interesting. Now that I think about it, they're different. Consequence-wise, all the same. It all looks the same to the public. No, posting manually is more interesting.
そうか
Now that I hear about it, it's certainly different. Anyone can tell Hyosung is uploading it himself. See?
そうよね。
And that's why the number of votes fluctuated. Duyun could see Juyung's somber eyes behind her long hair.
あの
It's just me, different or not. Besides, I barely use Fader.
そうね。
That's what I mean. You were involved in it, and you were like an observer. That's why I wanted to know your take on this. Everyone should decide for themselves how to respond. Auto-write, a Fader function that posts preset comments at certain times. In Vistars, this so-called bot is used to encourage fans to vote. Okay. See, what do you have to say about this? Another hydrate, cheers!
でしょ
How was it? It was like the skill of a god. I whipped out for the popularity vote. You fucker. Everyone was surprised. I have to try everything. Why are you guys acting like cowards?
そうかも
The votes can be cancelled.
それで
Then I'll sue the audition.
あのさ
It's in the contract that we can take legal action for whatever happens on the show.
だからな
That's what I mean. The voting is still on right now, which means we're in the middle of the show. If they deny it, that means it didn't happen during the show. Then I can sue them. You know what? He's got a point. His words were bold, but his eyes continued to quiver. Don't overdo it. For now, the priority is our safety.
わかる
I know it is a priority. But if I come out of here last place, I might as well be dead. Now, why would you say that? I've learned to see for myself from others' point of view. I'm not as talented as others, and I've run into some controversy.
わかった
But it takes more than talent and strong performances to win the popularity vote. Excuse myself, I was yawning. Yusung recognized that he has less talent than other contestants, but he argues that something more than talent is needed to win the audition show. I mean, that is true, and that makes sense. I still got something up on my sleeve. I'm going all the way with this. If this doesn't work, I have another way. The last resort. The last resort? Suffocation. No breathing.
知らない
Yeah, that's what I have. Forget about that. You need to pull yourself together as well.
考えてみろ
What did the judges say? Excellent observation kills and quick responses? You got the info. Now get to the point and do it.
でしょ
I must fulfill their expectations. Okay, so this is me. He was recognized for his quick wit during the preliminaries. Many people agree that he was very good at identifying and solving missions based on the given information. Oh, there goes my sanity. Hyesung raised his head and stared at Duyun. I'm doing it my way. If this works out, you'll see me for a long time. So I'm going hard this time. Oh, Jesus. So, Fader.
何
Why? Are you going to do it too? Do you even know how to post on Fader? Come on, I'm bad with it, but I'm not that bad. You only used it in the beginning, but barely touched it ever since.
そうだ
The public sentiment is so negative on Fader.
それで
You made it to the finals by abandoning your buddies. Were you expecting a red carpet or something for you? Then you should have added more friends to the list and written more posts. What's the purpose of creating the account if you're not going to use it? So, social media. Public opinion of Fader turned on him when he betrayed his band before the finals. He doesn't add any new friends anymore, and his account is mostly inactive. So I have an account, but I don't use it. Valid. Hard. Oh yeah. Do you want me to give you a useful tip?
見てみろよ
Listen, you need a strategy when using Fader. A strategy?
Eh?
I thought you were writing it as it comes.
まったく
You're so ignorant.
でしょ
That applies to regular people. We're celebrities in our own way, right? What you need is a provocation if you want to attract tens of thousands of people, including the newbies.
わかった
Remember what I said, the provocation. Fire up the controversy. As to your suggestion that you should use Fader more aggressively, not the time for that. You shouldn't use it too much either. I hardly used it even before. Do you think I can? I don't want to start drama with anyone. And I also don't care if I have a bad relationship with him. Like, yeah, there's no time for that. We certainly have better, and we gotta set our priorities right. I'm gonna say we have no time for that.
違う
Hyesung, it's not the time.
Huh?
It's not the time? God, you're so soft.
考えてみろ。
That's why you've been unfairly framed as a betrayer and you remained in second to last place.
それ
Well,
へえ。
whatever, just listen to me. Oh, well, why did you like
見て
that?
みろよ。
You need to use some bait. The photo attachment is... Forget it, your watch doesn't even have a camera.
でしょ。
Just scan the timeline, you'll know what they want. Nobody likes serious comments. The best way is to plant some bait.
わかったか。
It's something we as celebrities must endure. Hyosung said that celebrities should use social media differently than ordinary people. He thinks of it like a deal. The fans get what they want and the celebs become more popular. We are learning how to Twitter, guys. Twitter posts got bandied about it in the media without any context or intent. It wasn't unexpected, but this was too much. You should choose. Do nothing and sink, or struggle to survive. Posting. The act of making posts on Fader. Each contestant uses their own official account. They each have their own style and posting frequency. Oh, what is this? Rapport event.
こりゃ一体どういう状況だ。まったく。いろんなこと経験してきたけど、今回はマジで想像以上だぜ。
It's wild. Like, in this animation, we can actually see him breathing. Do you see that? God, I love this game. Hyosung scratched his neck.
落ちる直前だったのにな。このまま家に帰らなくてもいいってことか。
それどういう意味だ？今も中間投票のことを考えてるの？
Well, obviously he cares about the vote. That's why he posted things.
まだそんな贅沢なこと言えるんだな。
Hyosung stuck out his tongue and looked at his watch.
喋って扱ったら、なんとか上位に入れたかもしれねえのに。
いいことだけ書かれてるわけじゃないだろ。
Dude looks like the Japanese anime Colonel Sanders, only younger before his hair turned white. Fuck, you're right. Colonel Sanders would do anything and everything to make sure his chicken was good. That's what this guy's doing. He's gonna do everything and anything for the votes.
無関心よりは悪質コメントの方がマシだ。
Well, yeah, there's no thing as bad publicity. A good villain always is remembered, like Joker. Hyosung tapped the watch with his fingers.
俺が話題を引っ張っていく形を想像してたのに。おかげさまで引っ張られる形になっちま
Exactly,
っ
an
た。
antagonist always is also remembered.
一瞬で流れが変わるからな。あそこは。
世の中なんてそんなもんさ。
Never the same.
もう一度流れをひっくり返すべきなんだけどよ。
So all it had, what it took was, yeah, the stage falling and we're all gonna die.
もう一度主導権をつかむつもりか。
まだ失ったわけじゃない。このままほっとく気もねえし。
Okay. Hyosung squinted and stared at the dark ruin.
勝てば官軍ってやつだよ。
Oh god.
気取ってたら。俺みたいなやつは潰されちまう。
It is hard. Like, I could never put myself in a situation like of me being a contestant and having these kinds of issues. I would hate it.
まずは体に気をつけろよ。
Yes, first we need to get out of here, but he's so focused on the votes because he doesn't want to end up last.
またか。もともと何してたのか忘れたのか。サバイバルオーディションの参加者だって自覚がなくなってんな。
I guess.
誰かが独り占めしてんだぜ。何もかもダメになったら。
Just like
誰か
that
が
ABBA
助けてくれると
song.
でも思って
The
るのかよ。
winner takes it all.
焦ってるのは最下位の俺だけか。俺はアドバイスしてんだぞ。ぼんやりと
I'm giving you advice. Start drama. Post more. Do everything. Winner takes it all, you say? Oh my god. That's so quirky and cool. I'm gonna kill you just so I can win, okay? Just hope you should, like, you should know that. Hyosung says that it's winner takes all. He viewed social media as the source of his power, but now looks disturbed after his high school violence scandal has spread. So people call you the criminal.
それで
Well, he did say the villain is remembered. Fuck, you're right. Oh! Wait! Is that what it mean? What he meant? The last resort? Is the last resort killing someone? Oh my god, what if it is? Oh god. What about it? What do you want to know? Are you asking if I really did it? Hyosung looked away. Didn't you read it on Fader? Didn't you see the article posted by the victim?
そう
I saw it.
チッ
So what else do you want to know?
わかった
He's right. I was there. Don't look at me like that. What do you want me to say? I told you I was there. So he didn't beat up people. Hyosung was expelled from high school for assaulting a classmate. When confronted about his past, he was reluctant to share any details. So what I'm getting at is that, okay, he was there when the classmate was being assaulted, but it was not him. But he took the blame for it, either to protect that said person. Yeah, either to protect said person.
あのさ
That's not the answer. I didn't ask you if you were there or not. I have nothing more to say. Okay, let's go back. Ew, what do you think about the ongoing voting?
こんなはずじゃ
This is quite unprecedented. I can't believe the popularity vote is still on after this.
あのさ
There must be a mistake, right?
それが
It's managed by the subcontractor. Since Sungyeon's not out there, there's no command center either.
それなら
They can't even close the vote?
はい
Of course not. Oh god, my mental health.
いわば
Things have gotten worse ever since the profile incident. If you want to take an action, you have to report it first. Everyone has to wait for the producer's instruction. If the producer gives an order, you do it. If she says stop, then you stop. So producer, big. We gotta obey always, producer. Okay, we're on social media. Do you use social media? Fader, the root cause of so much trouble. Like a treasure island for those looking for some trouble.
でも
I think it had some positive influence too.
そうですよ
Yeah, for Hyosung it did. Because Hyosung is a snake. Hyosung's a rat. Since the legend has begun for the Fader Star created by the Beastars and Fader. Regarding Hyosung's excessive use of Fader, this is a competition of musical talent not appropriate for the use of the show. That's what he wants. Everyone focuses on their own strengths. Yeah, like, this is ultimately what he wants. He wants... Because he just admitted, like, that he's not as talented as everyone else. But he uses social media to kind of compensate. Holy shit, it's Korean Utapri. Oh my god, it's Korean Utapri. How are you doing?
それは
He did it in his own way. Yeah, I didn't like that.
相葉さ
Well,
んまで
never thought you would say that. This is an audition.
違いますが
We're looking for someone with brilliance, raw talent, and the potential to become a star.
お分かりですか
Not an attention seeker on Fader. Oh, my sanity is decreasing. Still took a step back after realizing he had unknowingly raised his voice. I'm sorry. The more I think about it, the more I realize that he doesn't have what it takes. So he's just a Fader Stars. A nickname for Fader, Savvy Yusung. At first it was an adorable nickname, but after the history of his school violence was known, it became a humiliating nickname. You might get a clue keyword as a result of having a conversation. Yeah, we've been doing that. Do you have anything to say for yourself? No, I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you. So, if he does not like me. I can't believe they're still voting. There's a possibility that Hyesung might outrank you. Most likely, Yuhyuk muttered to himself. Hyesung in the 5th place and Duyun's in 4th place. If Hyesung moves up in the ranking, Duyun will be last. Our priority is to endure this moment. Okay. I'm sorry, I just couldn't help it. I'm so used to the audition rules. Even in this mess, I still think and talk about the ranking. You're not the only one. We've been trained under the B-Stars rule for a long time. So I guess I'm not the only one. Yuhyuk surveyed the reigning stage and the scattered people. I'm just hoping nothing else will happen. Okay, a rapport event. Hit it. Encouragement. Very well, very nice. Very well, very nice. Hydrate. Cheers. My tea is getting cold. Yeah, it's cold. I can never drink it in time. God damn it. Well, Duyun averted his eyes for a moment. Tea thermos time? My god, I should have a good one. A good thermos to bring to my room. Full of tea. It should. You gotta get those mug warmers, cute thingies. The good ones are expensive though. I've seen some online, but the good ones are expensive. But that would be good, yeah. Okay, Yuhyuk looked across the ruined audience area. BS Season 4. It's like, I'm not enjoying this conversation and I don't like this person, but I think I'm hiding it pretty well, and then I have the most disgusting face without even realizing it.
自分では表情に出してないつもりだったんだけど、険しい表情をしていると他
Well,
の人からの印象が悪くなるし、俺そんなに好感が持てる。
oh come on.
君がなんだって。
Ooh.
もしかして自分のことポーカーフェイスだと思ってるわけじゃないだろう。
I guess not.
まあちょっとはそうじゃないかな。
そうか。
Mr. Poker Face.
そういうことにしておくよ。ポーカーフェイスくん。
Poker Face good.
僕が君の心を読んだことにしよう。
読んだって、俺はなんかの本かよ。
あ、もしかして気分をさせるかな。
My god, they are so fruity.
また読んでみれば。今ちょうどポーカーフェイスだから。
Yuhyuk averted his eyes, smiling.
救助隊が来てここを出たら必ず言うよ。リョウ。
What?
君が僕の命を助
Oh,
け
come on, you can't do that.
ちゃんと見てなかった人にもしっかり伝わるように。
Oh, you can't do that. That would be cool though. Without a word, Duyun turned his head to see what Yuhyuk was glancing at. Gyuk turned his gaze back from the ruined stage to Duyun.
君じゃなかったら僕はあの時
I
死ん
mean,
でただろう。
okay, but still.
だから僕は
待った。まだ救助されてないんだぞ。
We're halfway there.
ああ
What do we know?
謝ることはないだろう。とにかく、そう言ってくれてありがとう。
Yeah, 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 yeah.
ケイスケさん、
感謝するのは僕の方だ。
Oh, come on, that was nothing.
元気出してここから出よ
Yes, let's do that. Okay, my mental sanity has gone up. That's been a while. Duyun saved his life during the collapse. He said that it would help Duyun clear his name. Correct. What do you think about the social media?
う。よ
Duyun, you don't have many fader friends, right?
それは
It gets too complicated if I have too many friends. I accepted friend requests at first, but not anymore.
え
Have you decided not to touch it?
うん
I'm not sure.
ひょっとして
I don't know about it, but if you move on to the next round... Duyun dropped his head.
そうだ。
Well, I'd probably make people more offended.
うん
Gyuk silently patted Duyun on the shoulder. Let's stop this talk now. I'm sorry. You have some things about you, the silver spoon.
ああ
I should think that's a compliment, right?
それは
That's just what people say. The late Byung Lee and
それは
my uncle's family.
Mm.
There are so many prominent figures like a government minister, a CEO, and a hospital director. People said I was making the audition somewhat bland, and I think they have a point. Many high-profile political figures had come from his father's side of the family. Some suspected the family is trying to extend its influence over the music industry. Okay.
あの
By the way, let me ask, why did you choose this audition?
なんというか
I wanted to make it on my own. I thought nobody would know as long as I kept my mouth shut.
それはあれだろう。
But it just came out on the first episode. Singyung was kicked to take advantage of it.
うん
I wanted to come out of that shadow. You gotta get those mug warmer things. Oh, I already read that. I'm sorry. I'm getting tired again. Like my eyes are wanting to close. And that's not good. He seems to regret participating in the show. The story about his dad surfaced. But the story about his father surfaced. He doesn't seem to regret this participation in the show. Can I read the log? Just to inspect it? Fuck, why can I not read the log? He wanted to make it on his own. So I do understand. He doesn't seem to regret.
それでも
Still, you don't seem to regret joining the audition. Gyuk nodded with eyes widened.
そうだよ
The audience weren't the only people that I tried to see my father in me. Weird, huh? I didn't think I wanted it.
結局
Still, I realized it was inevitable. People recalling him by looking at me.
それは
He barely made any TV appearances. That's why people try to see him in you. Some people argue that I capitalized on my father's stature to take first place. Okay, we did good. I can't deny it. Other people might find it rude if I said it was painful. First place after first place. Gyuk was one of the up and up under the shadow of his father. If I say I regret it, they think I'm acting all high and mighty. Gyuk's father and a famous singer throughout the country. Now deceased, his career spanned several decades and produced tons of hit songs. Still have 2 more. What do you think of the producer? Sungyun. We still haven't heard from her. I wonder how she's doing.
Yo.
What do you think? Seiyun is... I don't know. Not at the moment. She should be alive. Nobody on the stage got hurt.
大丈夫
She was standing near the stage too. She must be fine. Maybe.
でも
But I'm still worried. All the staff and audience were evacuated. But nobody has mentioned Sungyun. If she made an escape, someone would have mentioned it. The two stared at each other slowly. Neither of them could say what was on their mind. For now, anything can happen. Okay, what about me?
Yo.
I wanted to tell you something. Don't get restrained by the character created for the show. Don't get swayed by what you hear from people around you. Okay,
知ってた
I know who you are. I'm an idiot sandwich. Still, once the image is fabricated,
違うよ
it doesn't matter. No matter how the show portrays you, just look at yourself. Just see yourself for what you are, instead of what other people think. I know you've been branded as a betrayer, but you should still keep your heads up. Yuck.
大丈夫だ
Just focus on people that see you for what you really are. Damn right. When you get out of here, there must be another way. What do you think about Phaser Star?
正直
But Fader, I don't think I can do it as well as Hyesung.
そうだった
Hyesung has been securing a certain number of votes with Fader.
だろ
He was even saved from getting eliminated. You're like the opposite of Hyesung.
それは
That's right. There's no right or wrong way to win, right? Hyesung has been focusing on his methods in order to move up in the ladder.
そうかもな
Not wrong. Most of the judges gave low and mediocre performances for Hyesung's performances.
それと
Ever since the finals began, he has been securing a certain number of votes through failure.
しかし
But he lost those votes, as the past of his school violence was revealed.
結局
He was stagnant in last place. I'm sure he was growing restless. Same method for a different situation. Whether that would succeed or not would be crucial to Hyesung. Okay, so there's some people I need to talk to.
ユーマ
I'm not surprised considering Hyesung's personality. Petty crimes don't suit him. He's a felony case type. Jesus.
あのさ
There are a number of rumors. Do you think they're all true?
正解ですよ
Most definitely. His classmate vouched for it, right?
それは
He was anonymous. We can't be certain of that.
違いますが
He got expelled from the school. What else do you need? Video footage. We should have got rid of him during the preliminaries. What was Seiyun thinking? I see. I'm seeing some kind of trouble.
No.
Wait, Hyesung hasn't even admitted to.
相葉さん
Didn't you see how he treated me? Pushing me around like him as button man? It's true Hyesung has acted that way, although the staff didn't work for the contestants. What does he do here doesn't necessarily reflect his past behavior for sure. This guy does not like me. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. His actions speak for the rumors. How do you think the victims felt when they saw Hyesung on TV? He's a disgrace to the audition. We should have got rid of him a long time ago. Wow. So Fader Star.
ユーマ
Just another name for Hyesung the Great. As the saying goes, live by Fader, die by Fader. We should have gotten rid of him when we found dirt on him.
あの
Don't you think Seiyung would have exposed if she knew about the dirt?
本当ですか
You really think so? Syl tilted his head.
相葉さん
Jesus, you're kind of slow. I guess that's how you made it this far.
もし
Didn't you ever sense that Seiyung was covering for Hisung? I don't know. But I'm gonna say that I've felt it just so we can understand each other, maybe. Oh, Zoot? Okay, hold on. Ta-da! But I know nothing about Seiyung's protection. How am I supposed to know? Could I have seen this somewhere? I don't know. Well, this guy will not like me.
違った
I never sensed it. Besides, he hasn't done anything ever since the scandal was exposed, right? Yeah, this guy's gonna hate me. There's only so much she can do to cover for him. I wanted him to go with on Fader, but he ignored me, and the exposure came.
そんなところでしょ
Now he's facing such strong headwinds, so I guess justice has been served. He wasn't show material anyway.
やりすぎですよ
He was making a vain effort to turn the ranking upside down again, but he was destined to go home. Oh god. Let's see if he's still a Fader star after he gets home. Oh my goodness. Hisung's history of school violence broke out on Fader. His reputation faltered severely on Fader, which was the platform of his fan base. Okay, we need one more, and then I'm probably gonna finish for tonight. So, Fader star, huh?
知らない
I don't care what they call me.
何
Why? Do you want to learn a thing or two from the star?
違う
That's not what I was. Then what is it? The thing is, you need to be really diligent.
だからな
If you can't keep up with the pace, set auto-ride properly at least. You practically neglect your Fader account.
そうか
Are you worried about me?
Huh?
Worried about you? Are you kidding?
ま
It's just that you're so frustrating. Well, Hisung looked at Duyun, who was feeling embarrassed, and spoke again.
ち
Worried about you? Oh man, you don't get it, do you? I know why you want to avoid Fader, but criticism is also a form of love. If it's constructive, what are you doing? It doesn't matter what you do. The winner wears the crown and the loser wears the shackle. What do you think of the star producer? Sunghyun.
一体
We still haven't heard from her. Hisung dropped his shoulders.
大丈夫
Are you worried about her a lot? How about you?
ち
People are so cruel. Talking about how she'll find a way to survive somehow.
あ
I wonder how ethical they have been in their life.
考えてみろ
We've made it this far all because of Sunghyun, right?
大丈夫
Don't worry, all staff members seem to have escaped. We'll hear about Sunghyun soon. Hyesung stared at the dark wreckage without answering. Right? We have to. Oh my god. So, what do you think of the Fader star? I'm an avid Fader user too, but I'm no match for the Fader star. If the audition winner were determined by the number of Fader shares, he would have made it to the top Hall of Fame already.
どさ、
But I never imagined he would do such a thing at a time like this. Jung fiddled with her watch. It was to let them know that the survivors are safe, but
難しい
it
な。
didn't end well. You're right about that. The vote is still on, and Yusung went ahead with it.
わかんない。
We don't know how things will turn out.
でも
I hope nothing happens. It's too late now. Look around you. Oh my god. Star producer.
それは
I heard most of the staff members made it out, so how come there's no news about the main producer? She's in there somewhere. Gotta be. We'd have known already if her safety had been confirmed.
でしょ。
Exactly. Everyone knows her face, so it shouldn't have taken this long.
もし
Are you worried about Sungyeon?
そうね。
Yes, she has to be okay. I don't really like her, but I don't want anything bad to happen to her either.
けど、
Despite all the incidents, she's the main producer of this show. She should be able to control and sort out this mess. Inha looked toward the other side of the darkness.
わかった
Yeah, seeing her in one piece would make me feel relieved.
そうだよ。
Right? I've never been so worried about Sungyeon. This is not right, seriously. Criminal.
もうマジ。
Felt that I don't like her, but I don't want anything bad to happen to her. You know, that's a whole vibe. That's a vibe. Yusung and I are like the most unlikely people in the world.
わかった
Tell me about it.
でも、
Still, for him to hit other people? Not even once or twice, but continuously?
ありえる？
Is he even capable of it? As we've probably seen, no, he's probably not capable of it. Is he a good fighter or is he rich?
なんなの？
He's neither and he's weak, so how?
それは
Then the evidence appeared that showed he had been expelled from school. People believe it because Hyesung kept silent about it. Well, he hates burning his fingers. Maybe the reason he's keeping his mouth shut is...
そうか
Maybe he's trying to slip through it, thinking it's an unforgivable factor? I don't know. But he's too quiet, so unlike him. Even if I ask him, he won't say a word. Okay, let's see what's going on. Criminal.
さあ、
Do you really think that Hyesung did such a thing? Well, I don't know him that well. It's not like I'm on good terms with him.
そうだけど
But still, he doesn't appear to be the type to use violence. He doesn't.
それは
I feel the same, but there's proof.
それで
The show didn't make any official comment, right?
はい
Hyesung's trying to push it through without giving an explanation.
そういえば、
We thought that would work at first. Yeah, the exposure itself seemed to fizzle out. Best a time turn when there was proof that showed he had really been expelled from school and that he had a criminal record. I heard the kind of past was quite unprecedented in Baystars. Jung filled it with her long hair.
わからないわ。
But he asked the fans to vote for him on Fader. How would they respond?
まさか
Well, we'll have to wait and see. Should we just sit by and watch? No.
一体、
He started using Fader as soon as he saw the popularity vote on his watch.
やっぱり
He's been an avid Fader user.
そうね。
I never expected him to use that at a time like this. You're the second person that tells me that. Jung stared at the carnage in the audience area. Maybe we shouldn't just sit by there and watch. To be honest, you surprised me too.
そうですか
Are you worried?
考えてみてよ。
Hyesung is right behind you. Looks behind me. The fluctuating number of votes doesn't bother you? We don't have swing voters like Yuhook and Inha. If we lose momentum, it's over for us.
それなら
Jung, are you...
もしも
If other cars ride the shoulder in the heavy traffic, I'll follow those cars and get out of the traffic. Oh god, no. What do you think about the producer?
そういえば
We still haven't heard the news about Sungyun. Do you think she's alright?
多分
I heard that the staff made it out safely. I'm sure no, she escaped too.
そう
Yeah, she'll do whatever it takes to survive.
そうよね
That's what she's been doing so far, right? Yeah, I guess. Jing stared at the dark stage and nodded.
いえ
No, I really hope she's alright. I wanted to resolve this crisis with that usual look on her face.
多分
That's what she'll probably do. No, she has to.
はい
We should probably be able to hear about her if we keep checking Fader. Yes, yes, we'll hear the news that she's safe. Oh my god, what? I'm gonna Google it. Buried Stars dialogue. Playthrough. God knows I'm getting tired. Need to end the stream real soon. Not Play-Doh, play through. Oh, platinum. Oh my. So we don't do that. Okay. Okay, it doesn't say. Huh. Do I gotta talk about everything?
いずれにして
What do you
も
think? Does it still bother you? You are not the only one that's been framed by Sungyun. You'll have your chance after we survive this. To remove this misunderstanding.
うん
Jing stared at Dugin for a moment. He wasn't saying a word.
あなたは
What's your memory of your band like? Is it good or bad? She was also honest. I'm gonna say I remember it fondly.
それでも
I'd say it's a good memory. It was a difficult time, but we had good moments.
そういえば
How long did you stay with the band?
それは
It was around 4 to 5 years.
そうなんだ
You were pretty important. I know you wrote lots of songs.
やっぱり
I was a founding member. I wrote the songs because no one else could.
私の考えは
It wasn't that bad. Why are you trying to be so modest? I know you had a decent fan base. He was the band's fourth man and wrote many of their songs. He also had quite the fan base outside of Masquerade fans. Me too. I started out as a trainee and stayed in the group for 5 years until I was disbanded. Jung replied. We went through thick and thin over those years. I hated them sometimes, but I couldn't imagine living without them. That went on for the 5 years.
結局
I hope we both make it out of here in one piece, so we can reunite with our groups.
私は
When that time comes, I will.
そうです
Yeah, let's get out of here in one piece. Yes, let's do that. Dune had played bass guitar in a quintet indie band with a small fan base. He joined the audition, but he was the only member to get past the preliminaries. Okay, we got 8 out of 8. I don't... Oh god. We did it. Should I leave now and move on? We are going to. God, I need to go to bed. I still gotta shower. Yeah, this Sil Chang guy, he hates me. Go to bed. I will. I'm gonna go to bed and shower. I'm tired. Okay, autosave checkpoint. We did it. Alright. I'm gonna close the game. And let's take care of finishing this. Alright, you shower in bed. If I could do everything all at once without like ever moving, I would. If there was just a way to do it, imagine. It's like you do everything in one place. My, that would be nice. Like you don't have to go to the bathroom and then you gotta come back to your room and blah, 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 and you just lose so much time there. Do you feel me? Exactly. All right. Let's wrap this up. So like a studio apartment, only everything. Emily, you are clever. You are clever. I mean, that's not what I meant, and you know that, but that, yeah. Yeah, a studio apartment. It's, everything is so close. That works. Thanks so much for the stream, Mommy Power. No, thank you all for coming. It really does mean a lot that everyone's here. And that you guys understand me and you watch me play games. It really is nice. And I love it. I thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I do. I'm just trying to find someone to raid. Cariel is live. A studio apartment is a studio with instruments on it. I guess. I guess. They're doing just chatting. I don't know what's happening. I'm assuming no one's playing Bird Stars. Yep, it's only me. Is anyone playing Sherlock? You know what? No, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this person. We've rated, let me see if there's pronouns. Doesn't say pronouns, so I'm gonna use, we rated, this person before. They're doing art, so let's send them some love. I love their little avatar. It's amazing. I remember telling that specifically. So let's wish them a good time. Again, I can't thank you enough for being here with me and staying with me and just being here. It really does mean a lot, more than you can probably, than you know. So thank you for being here. We'll come back next week, most likely Monday again, to continue this game. So yeah, I'm always active on Discord and on Twitter, so anything you need, I'm there. I'll keep sharing my things, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, because I know I'm heading to bed. Oh my god. I still need to wash my hair, and that takes a while. But after that, I'm going straight to bed. Yep, I'm going to sleep. Jesus. So yeah, send some love. And I love you guys a lot. So stay safe and drink your water. And I love you so much. And I'll see you guys next week, okay? Bye everyone. Mwah.
They never had actual names for